I apologize, y'all.
Sometimes you gotta disconnect people that make you mad.
I apologize, and that's what the kids say. I apologize, y'all. Look, sometimes we do have to be disconnected from folks to keep us right.
That was a nugget, boy.
That was a good one. That was a good one, kid. That was a good one.
Yeah, look, the signal got lost and the car dropped.
But God.
Listen, drop it. Let it go.
Yes.
What'd you say, life too good?
Life too good for that. Life too good for that.
Boy, God know how to give it. He just, listen. He know how to plug it in when you need to, you know?
Every chance, he knows.
Yeah.
We serve a good God.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. Try Jesus. He all right. I done tried him and I ain't going back. But best believe that. For real.
How you feel about Holy Week?
Oh, man.
Have you seen any miraculous things or revelations all week?
Man.
So far?
I have. I really have. The young lady I prayed for yesterday, that was such a... It was... I can't even explain it. It was like... Yeah, I was like, God, you feel me?
Yeah.
Anything happened to you this Holy Week? You know, I posted on my Facebook about Holy Week and stuff like that. You get an understanding of it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you get a better understanding?
Yeah.
What you understood?
I still need to go and look at it some more.
Wow.
And read it some more.
When I think about Holy Week, and you know, we celebrated Palm Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, different revelations throughout the course of the day or the week so far. While we on this and talking about it, being Holy Week, you know, there's still a purpose that we all, like Jesus had a mission to fulfill, and he didn't really understand it at the very end.
No, he didn't.
But he stayed the course in spite of...
Yeah. Because he questioned it for a second.
He did.
But, yeah.
Why?
But he stayed the course.
But, you know, and that just goes to us, a lot of us today, that we don't understand some of the things we face or go through. I don't care how saved and anointed you are. We still live in this corrupt, crazy, toxic world. And no matter what, if we focus on what God given us and has shown us, even the goals, and like I talked about yesterday, realistic goals, if we just stay focused and stay the course, that
gotta stay focused.
Yeah, the end result would be well worth it, but we don't go through long enough to get to the result.
Maybe I'm going through long enough to be on my result. I can always speak for me.
But sometimes people think they got the help. God, he don't need no help.
He don't need no help. He don't need our help. He don't need our help. He want us. That's what makes us special.
He give us free will.
He give us free will. He don't need us for nothing.
Yeah.
So I can take care of everything like that if he wanted to.
But it's a purpose because it's to build character.
Yeah.
To give us strength and temperaments. You know, all those things that we don't have. And people like, Lord, strengthen me. But when you be challenged and tried to have to be strong, it's a problem. And you get off course. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
People's like, Lord, give me peace. Not nobody calling you, nobody harassing you, and you mad because ain't nobody calling you.
My God.
It's something to really think about.
Yeah. But see, they have to realize that they don't have to be on the phone. I had to be delivered from the phone. I really did.
God did that yesterday. Yeah, I'm not saying you, see, I'm talking about the world as a whole.
But they had the same way, they had to be delivered from that.
Right.
From people.
And that's why God uses people like us. I'm going to say us because I know for a fact that we have chosen a yes. And to follow his word and his will, to literally live it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so people like us to be encouragers and to show that even though you're going through, you still can make it. And what you always say, I don't look like
what I've been through.
That's right.
And you don't.
That's right. So
and they have to be accountable and look at themselves and not stop pointing fingers to. That's another thing that people got bad because I don't do it no more.
About what?
Pointing fingers.
Oh yeah. They used to say when you point one at me, you pay four back at you.
Yeah. Well, I had to really look at it, and that's what I do. Like, I don't point fingers. I look at me. I apologize. I correct it. I just move forward, but I look at me. the situation. Everything happens, we allow it.
Yeah.
And it's according to what we choose, right or wrong.
Right.
And there's repercussions behind every choice.
Right.
That's why you gotta be careful.
Yeah, so I just think it all boils down to, at the end of the day, are you willing to fulfill your purpose? Do we even know our purpose to be able to fulfill it?
That's it. And that's why I tell people, go in the mirror every day. I say, if you don't know your purpose, go in the mirror every day. Ask God to show you your purpose.
Affirm yourself.
He will do
Yeah.
it. He will do it. All you do is ask him. He waiting on us. He waiting on us.
Yeah,
he
we
don't
waiting
need us.
on
We want him. He want us. He want us. That's what make us special. I scribe every day. I scribe every day. I scribe every day. And I'm going to keep scribing every day. I'm going to keep moving forward every day. And I'm going to stay focused. Distractions come. They are. They're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
There are and they gonna. Trial, tribulation, they're gonna. I be looking for mine now. Daily.
You be looking for what's going to go wrong?
Yep. And I be looking for, all right, who he going to try to use today?
What Satan going to try to use?
I don't use his name.
Uh-huh.
I don't give him no power.
Uh-huh.
But God. Yeah, that part. Hey, Nakia. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, girl. Oh, the other one? Oh.
Yeah, Nakia doing. Yeah, so that's what I do. I don't give him that. I don't give him no power. He ain't got no power. That's why I say, but God, good, bad, ugly, pretty, but still, but God.
That's right, because there's nobody but God.
And I don't say life too short. No, life too good, because it is. We living, we alive. Well, I had a homeless guy Uber yesterday. He got in the car with me and stuff, and he wasn't complaining. And I told him, I said, I'm live well, got these situations. He said, that's right, that's what I'm talking about. I said, that part. Always somebody doing worse.
That's right.
Come on now.
That's the truth.
It's always somebody doing worse. It don't matter.
Or want to be where you at. And
exactly.
Don't know that
and don't even know the struggles we go through. That's why we got to enhance that and love ourselves. Because all that, there ain't nothing but jealousy and envy and covetousness. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And all of those are sins. God made you for you and you made me for me. And can't nobody be me and I can't be nobody. Listen, if it's something I'm doing and you want to learn how to do it, just call me. I'll inform anybody. I'll give anybody information. I will do it. Because there ain't no more lack of knowledge. Not with me.
Right.
Whatever you need to know, I will let you know.
Right.
At no charge.
Right.
But God. Come on now, we gotta come out of all that. We gotta help each other grow and go. Grow and go.
I want to go back and look at it, but I didn't.
But yep, y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna come on every Thursday at 7:00. If you want to be my guest, come on on. Kia, you want to come on live with me? Let me see. What's she doing? She a woman. Child, but God.
They said couldn't add guess.
Yeah, but y'all keep me, and I'm gonna keep y'all as usual. I thank y'all, and I love y'all. She's back on, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. But love me back, please.
She probably was on.
Yes, but y'all for real, we around here. We can't play these games. We gotta be real. We gotta be real with ourselves.
So what would you say to somebody who's like because you do certain stuff and you come across somebody who really doesn't believe? How would you encourage them?
I tell them my testimony. Mm-hmm. I'm a living example of who God is and what He does, and healing and everything. And I have done that before with people I've Ubered and stuff.
Have you ever had somebody that was combative against your belief?
Well, I had one lady. She had been through so much until she didn't believe anymore, and she was kept throwing up that and she was like she used to believe or whatever, but all this stuff happened to her, this and other. So then I had talked to her, and I had her to break down to me and tell me what she actually been through, and she did. And she told me, and then I could help her through that situation. And I gave her some testimonies from my situations. And I really touched her, and she touched me as well. But yeah. So I mean, I'm just real with them.
Right.
But I don't push it on nobody. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't push them on nobody. I don't make people. You can't. You can be transparent and you can be real.
Right. So, how would you feel if you ever encounter a person that has a lot of constructive criticism when you tell your testimony?
I would just love them.
Well, I know you can love them, but
because it's a lack of something. It's a lack of love there, probably. It's something for them to be so against what, you know what I'm saying? If I'm telling them my testimony and for them to be so against it, it's something that they're lacking. And most of the time, it's love. They don't love themselves. And we can say we love ourselves, but at the same time, we don't. Because up until my age of 20, I didn't love myself. And nobody who I was with could ever tell you that. They always said we had a great time. But I didn't love myself. But I wasn't that person. Now, there are people who are, what you just explained, that's constructive criticizing and stuff like that, because they're still stuck.
Well, look at this now. So, sometimes constructive criticism could be, you know how we've heard the saying, sometimes you don't see yourself, it takes somebody else to show you.
And that's true.
And I'm talking about...
All you asking me, what would I do? Okay, I would take the criticism.
How would you respond to them? Like, because
it would depend. It all depends.
It's true that they may not love themselves, but then what if they say, well, I heard what you said, but do you think that either you could have said it in a more encouraging way or a way that was so much more enlightening to where I understand, instead of just telling your story? Because you just told me whatever about you. You didn't encourage me through your testimony.
Okay. Well, my testimony is to help people who have been through what I've been through. And to help people that's going through certain things, because nobody is perfect. Right. Nobody in life is perfect. And so with me, like with my books, those are my testimonies. Those are my books. But they're out there for people to read and get enlightenment out of it. Because in one situation, you might don't have no experience in it, but in another situation, you might do. If you're in all honesty and being real with yourself.
Yeah, because you got your testimony, girl. It's heavy.
Yeah. And there's a lot more.
But you're always beautiful, in a beautiful spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, but I know sometimes the hard questions gonna come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just, I would want to make sure that sometimes, let me get her some challenging questions. Baby, you bet. That smile, and I don't want people to be able to think that they could just say whatever that's going to rip you. And that is encouraging. I could say when I watch you do that, when you take on these questions that kind of be difficult, you know?
Yeah.
And so to watch you still persevere and answer it, it used to be a hard probably answer, but now it's like,
don't matter. I mean, things and people, they matter, but they don't matter. You feel me?
Right.
Like, my truth is my truth. And I'm going to tell it. You know, I am not people pleasing anymore. I'm God pleasing. So, it don't matter. Just be obedient, y'all. Just be obedient and honest.
Right.
Got to be.
Oh, red Cutter, isn't it?
So, so we keeping it moving. But God. No more questions.
Did anybody have any other? Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, anybody on the head? Everybody, thank y'all so much.
Oh, I got one.
See you later.
What are some ways you could choose to bounce back from a setback? You're welcome, sugar. I'll see you soon.
But you have to acknowledge that.
I love you. I call back after practice. Get your water after rehearsal.
You have to, y'all, this small intermission. I apologize to y'all, but it's my driver. Listen, but what you say with the setback?
Yep. What are some ways you can choose to bounce back from a setback?
First way you can bounce back from a setback is acknowledge that that's what it is. That means don't point no fingers and don't be saying, oh, this because of this person. No. Look at me. And I'm telling you, I can give y'all examples. I look at me and I be like, get what I say? I be like, okay, Lord. All right, what I'm supposed to learn from this? What I need to change from this? What I need to do different? What I need to keep doing? I'm telling y'all, I look at me. Since I've stopped pointing fingers and I look at me, my life is better. I still have those trials and tribulations. They're going to come. They're still going to come. The distractions, they're still going to come to try to distract you. But I know that now. See, God shows us certain things as discernment, so he lets us know this is going to happen. So it doesn't only time was like a couple of months ago when it caught me off guard because I really wasn't expecting that. It was a surprise. So then I got out of character a little bit and I had to go and repent. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm honest. I'm telling the truth now. But now, months later, I know better. I know different. So I'm doing things better and different and everything is going correct. Y'all understand? So long as you know that's a setback or a comeback, but you got to look at you. You have to look at you in the mirror. Got to. Got to be accountable. Have to be accountable.
Okay.
Did I answer your question correctly?
It's no right or wrong answer.
It's not. That is wonderful. You heard that? Y'all ain't heard the woman of God. What you say? Say it again. There's no right or wrong. My God, it's so late, baby. Don't be so fair, but try. I know told y'all. But I love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all could do about it. I don't have a guest today. I'm about to go. I got an appointment. I'm late. But I'll see y'all next Thursday at 7 o'clock for my podcast, Tell the Truth. Mask off. Period. I love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it but love.